Gotta love the smart focus.
Okay, well, our characters are here. There's not going to be... Okay, go on then. Is everyone too dark now? Fine. That's fine. Yeah.
I think I found what you're talking about, by the way.
Right, okay. It's starting to come back. You can just about see the pen marks are drawn on the map. Okay, can I get some rolls from... Oh, hang on, before I even do that, I need to do my prologue.
Yeah. Yes.
Episode freaking 27.
Last episode 27.
Last one was 20. So we...
Neither do I.
Episode, well, no, 27 was the last thing I had written on my prologue. I've just incremented by... Episode 27, The Discworld. A magical place, overflowing with sarcasm like a Wednesday morning trash can outside a comedy. Sitting on the back of 4 giant elephants, who in turn stand atop great star turtling. Somewhere, on a rock, an old man in orange robes sits rubbing his aching feet. Removed from his back is a stone pillar with shoulder straps sitting beside him. Grumbles to himself. I have found the eyes. The great mandala has continued to play out everything. Yes, but I cannot see all of the many branches. Our familiar robed figure steps through a shadow and sits down. May I ask, why do you rub your feet? Ah, is it not written? Hard work never did anyone any harm. Ah, the wise words of Mrs. Marietta Cole. It is also written, I haven't got all day, you know. Wise words, my friend, but don't you have all the days? Or death? Yes. As for this contraption, Death gestures to the stone pillar. Ah, not as elegant as one of your lifetimers, eh? Death pulls an ornate bronze-colored hourglass. The sands fall slowly, a single grain. The elderly man eyes it suspiciously. Oh, it is not written. There is no time like the present. Death raises a metaphysical eyebrow. Not in this instant. So, you have battled your way through most of the Yuntai. You've made your way through to where the priests were the Malisons were guarding, and you took out a spell. Well, Mr. Pump kind of single-handedly, just by rampaging a walled room. So, we were searching for treasure. You managed to find, what did I put down? 800 gold and 900 silver at one point.
Something like that.
And we were looking for secrets, I believe. So, seeing as we actually have a rogue with us now, and I'm not fudging dice rolls on her behalf, it is now entirely your responsibility to find said secrets.
Okay.
Is anybody going to assist? Please do. I haven't got all day.
I will assist. You haven't got all day. Death has all the days, but you.
Okay. Rolling for.
Investigation. With advantage, so roll twice and take the higher two numbers. Did you launder your character sheet? They look like they've been through the washer.
Okay.
My butthole's been through a lot, but it doesn't look anywhere near that bad.
Okay, you know what? Fight me.
Or a butthole, sir.
7.
On the tabler, it doesn't count.
What'd you say?
On the tabler, it doesn't. Plus. 23. Okay, excellent. You are at the end of the altar room. There were some stairs, a platform and a dais where the two Malisons were. They're the ones that step forward really slowly. You must poke them. It's like poked in the boob by a giant golem who says no. Behind the Malisons was a carved idol. Sam, you are kind of tinkering around behind the idol, and you notice that it's actually a tap. Now, it's not carved out of sandstone like the rest of the room is. It's carved out of some black marble with sparkle. You couldn't immediately pick it up. You've been pulling and twisting and yanking, and eventually it slides towards you. As it slides towards you, the wall at the back starts to lift up, and you can see that there is a small tunnel. You can see that there is a small, quite narrow corridor leading into a dark space.
Wait, I want to ask if anyone else wants to come die.
Just how narrow are we talking?
That's true, how narrow?
Mr. Pomp's going to have to go through sideways.
Oh, good.
Which is not what she said.
It's gonna be a tight.
And I'm likely the one with the light source.
What are we gonna do? Mark him an ass. Mark him an
With
We're
my
out of enemies.
fingers?
Omar's face. You guys can't see Omar's face, but he looks so fucking stunned.
Eric, next time you meet a genie...
Uh-huh.
You conjure up that.
Don't you leave your pebbles lying around on the floor! How many times do I have to clean up this place? What do you mean these rocks are overdone? Make them yourself! You wanted rock cakes, you got rock cakes!
Where's that genie?
Where's...
I need to take back that wish.
Oh, it's too late. Right, so it opens up into a bit of a cavern. Who's going first? Right.
Of course.
Right, okay, so Rogue steps forward. Next. I think this is actually stick-on, rather than actually being at. Still some ripples. I'll put Brian taking up the rear and Mr. Pomp just kind of like squeezing himself in. Okay.
They take up so much space, it's ridiculous.
I think I got the scale just about right for Mr. Pomp.
Say, like, it actually...
Never realized he was that big.
The mini is just a little bit larger than I've been describing, but... So, Brian, are you casting your light spell into this space?
Yep.
Okay, are you using a floating orb of light or glowing finger?
Do the floating orb.
Floating
I'm
orb.
just gonna grab a water real quick. I'll be right back.
Like, yeah, hello? Light, please.
now the saturation is good.
Oh,
Not yet. John?
you're like,
So, Brian, you will get your. Do you want to hold up to camera? So, all right. So, Brian, can you see?
I actually saw it on Sam's Snapchat. Yeah, it's really having a hard time focusing.
Yeah, it does not want to focus on anything else. Oh, well, almost.
It's picked up. It's actually locking onto Sam's face.
There we
there we
go.
go. It's a little better now.
So, I went for a vintage 80s postcard vibe. So,
All she wants, we can't.
That's very cool.
I've still got ones from last month that I haven't sent yet. So, what you have is you've returned to a kind of cavernous internal cave. It's about the size of a small stadium. So if you imagine like a large tennis court with plenty of seating all the way around. In the center, you can see a small square pyramid platform. Yes. In the center, and right in the center, balanced atop, is a giant red ruby. When I say giant, it's about the size of an armchair. Around it, there are 4 Yuntai priestesses bowing in prayer. You can also see a number of Yuntai Malisons standing around on the steps of the pyramid. And the floor of the cavern is entirely moving.
You know the end of when you're in like a Skyrim dungeon and you get to that last room and you know shit's gonna be fucked up? That's what I'm feeling here.
Yeah, this is one of those this is the Homer going into the ivy fence thing.
Oh, indeed, asps, very dangerous.
Snakes.
Yes.
Snakes. Why has it gotta be snakes?
I'm not gonna touch that.
How do we get to the room?
But we gotta see what else is.
So, as you start looking around, Brian, you can move your light spell around and fly around the room.
Yeah, I was gonna raise it a little bit higher so we can get a clearer view.
Okay, so you see that at the edge, as you step forward a little further, there is an edge to this raised section, and you can see almost like layers, like tiered parts of a waterfall, similar to the steps you came down after the slough. It looks like the sediment has kind of built up into a waterfall staircase, but it's been carved slightly.
Uh-huh.
So it's kind of like a Aztec
Here.
pyramid,
Ah,
though,
it
right?
showed the.
Like it's because I'm blocking the light from.
Wow. And are those?
It's just the floor. Writhing.
Indiana Jones. Take that.
So there are 4 Malisons either side, and there are 4 priestesses, all kneeling down, bowed in prayer around Ruby.
Would that suggest that the whole floor is
A
covered
catty breed,
with Yuntai or just snakes?
and they all go down into there.
Yeah.
I miss that game so much.
So if I move Brian up to the edge so he can spell casting, and Mr. Pump's kind of like,
Look at our little girl.
What kind of damage would a
So
Mr.
cute.
Pump cannonball do to a bunch of snakes?
what, are you gonna like tuck down and just roll down the stairs?
No, I'm not going to do that, but if I did.
Actually, that's not a bad idea now that I think about it.
Imagine.
Eric, if you roll yourself into a fetal granite position, and you can actually roll down the stairs and spin around like a little roulette ball.
Does the floor happen to be like sloped inwards towards the pyramid, and I can just slowly make my way into the middle?
Can't really tell at the moment, but we're finding out.
Oh god. No, I'm not going to do that.
So, as Brian moves his light around, you can see that the floor is writhing, and it is entirely filled with snakes. Various colors, various sizes, various species. Is right. We're in a snake temple. What do you expect?
I'm not happy.
Well,
This is not what I ordered.
No. Give me my freaking shovel for the bag.
I ordered a number
Cut these heads
15,
off.
no garlic.
I'd almost need a little insight here, as if this is good with Offlar or not.
You want to take a moment and commune with your deity?
Well, I'm just gonna do a little bit of an insight here on whether these would be enemies of Offlar or not. So, come on, just don't give me a 1. Oh, okay. Well, I have a +9 on that, so I got 27.
You hear the kind of hissing, kind of crocodilian voice that I've been using, frankly, in your head that says, "Fuck 'em." I don't think he means that literally. Offler doesn't care what you do. They are a lesser species than crocodile.
I was kind of thinking that.
This is also where I'm expecting the pump to grab a couple of handfuls and start flailing them around to kind of clear a path through.
Grovel and slither on the ground.
I feel like
walking upright.
I feel like the Bun Bun would have feelings about this.
Would he?
I don't know. I feel like it. I don't know. Do.
Well, they do
Yeah.
eat rabbits.
Yeah, that's.
Bun Bun is
Yeah.
Okay, while you're looking around the hit room, you hear a boing and a little sign comes up, number 9.
oh. Oh.
Getting about Google.
I want to. Part of me wants to throw Google into the snakes right now.
I'm trying to remember though. Is that a countdown, or is that just meaning he's at 9%?
9%.
Yeah, it's installation progress. Hey, you gave him the entire orichalcum.
That's a hell of an update.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, if it was Bethesda, they'd make you buy it again.
Start mashing the cancel button.
All Starfield. Skyrim.
Fallout.
Was it Fallout?
Yeah, it's
Fallout.
very like.
All they've done is what Elite Dangerous is. And I was an Elite. Still a B. Everybody doesn't know.
Baldur's Gate.
Well, I've played Diablo twice, and once of that was with Brian, because I had no idea how to play. Because I haven't played, I don't remember any of the previous ones, and I had no idea what I was. Right, okay, what's happening here?
I don't know what's happening. Laura's moving.
Wait.
Okay.
Okay. What do we have at our disposal?
Well, I can tell you that the platform is about, the pyramid platform in the center is 35 feet away from where you're standing on the...
Right.
That should be clue enough.
What's the height difference? Is it like the same or?
You're a little bit higher up. You can't really tell because the writhing. You can't actually see the.
Right.
It looks like you're about 20. The platform seems to be about 15, 20. It's a little bit below you.
So we have Sam has dagger. You also have the Jordans. Right?
Yeah. But
Well, imagine you want the big ruby in the middle.
yeah, but there's
Yeah, this is
Right.
a little work, you know.
But all we got to do is get in and like if we can get to it and then
But
get
but it's the size of an armchair.
It's okay, you got a bag of holding.
Okay.
Just kind of
yeah.
put this bag of holding over top of it.
Exactly.
What do you say?
Stretch the bag holding. Yeah, but you might need to go for the magnum-sized bag of holding. Right, this is a better solution than me rubbing it.
26 version won't do it.
So
Yes, well, that you can see from here. You can see little bits of stalactites and stalagmites poking up, coming out from the ceiling, so it is a natural cavern. But they've turned what would have been a little bit flowing trickle of water and carved it fatter and sharper to make them into stairs.
Guys, what do you get?
strength. Um.
Anything?
You can see that it's definitely snakes writhing all around on the floor. Some of them are little ones, some of them are big ones, but it is all snakes. You can't see the stone floor at all. Apart from a couple little stalactites poking up, it is just a moving
I
carpet.
can cover part of the distance because if I use the axe, it's got a 30-foot radius. Like it'll be like 5 feet. It won't cover. So I could like freeze half of them.
Yeah.
I'm suggest that the cone.
I could throw you, Brian,
Kind of wrestle.
and then you can use the axe.
Well, I could jump down into them,
Yeah.
but it's whether I would get in 5 feet or not. So, like, it depends.
Why don't we throw something in there and see what happens? Goes anywhere? Polish.
Did you guys not get some extra bits and pieces when you were shopping with gnomes?
I got a series of potions, but
Did somebody not buy the wind-up chattery teeth?
I thought Mark got that, didn't he?
Oh, Those battery. Got them.
No, I wasn't with you then. I found you guys. Pyramid.
Right.
Go in my inventory. I don't believe. I go with a T.
Just talking.
Well, there were a lot of things in that store, including what looked like tiny little cartoon bombs, little black spheres with fuses on, little clockwork. Oh, yeah. There was some chattering teeth. But why?
Okay, well, all right.
She was waiting.
I am sick and tired of these motherfucking snakes and this motherfucking.
Bet you firewood.
You could.
Well, the same with cold too, because snakes are cold-blooded.
Right. So extreme temperatures would be helpful.
Yeah. Usually cold, because cold will make them lethargic.
Right. I wonder
But
if
as
there's.
I was saying, I can only go 30 feet,
Yeah.
not 35.
Unless you leap off the edge, and then it's more like a.
That's 35 feet to the top,
The snakes.
to where the jewel is.
No,
Right.
to the bottom of the stairs is what I was
Yeah,
understanding.
to 35 feet to the bottom of the stairs.
Oh, okay. So, what if? Because the dagger that Sam has, that you can teleport with that, correct?
Yeah, that'll take her right across over to the other guys.
Right. So what if
Cross
teleport?
that guys.
What if we could use the teleport as a distraction?
I'm assuming,
Right.
but I'm assuming that they're freaking kill me. Oh, a ruby.
Well, all you need to do is throw your dagger and roll a natural 20, so you'll backstab them.
Oh, just that, right?
Yeah.
Just the natural 20. Thanks, Brian.
Yeah, well, you have sneak attack.
I do.
You've got backstab now. So if you crit, you're doing like 5 times the amount of damage. And
There's still 8 of them in one.
So, are those stalactites that you've drawn on there?
yeah, they just give some indication of 3D space.
Yeah. Is it?
8 squares, 5 feet.
Because you were saying that we were above this, right?
Yeah.
So, like, how far down, roughly, to the top of the snakes, I guess?
You're about 25 feet up.
Right.
You've gone down the stairs, so you're about 5 feet up.
Oh,
And the platform is, a rough guess, about 5 feet lower than where you're standing.
I'm trying to think if there's a way to get the things that are on the pyramid off of the pyramid, and then Brian could freeze the snakes, and then we could run up and get it, and then run away.
well, you can run up and you can keep your
Well,
arm to
yes,
it.
but I can run up and get it, and then we can all.
Oh, we
run
only
away.
went 10 pounds, otherwise I'd just.
So you're saying they're basically pulled
So while you guys are bickering,
Yeah, something like that.
you see the activity of the priestesses starts to increase, and a small ray of light starts coming down from the top of the cabin. A tiny little crack of sunlight, a little pinhole of sunlight streaming down from the top of the cabin, hits the top of this armchair-sized jewel, dead in the center. The light then refracts within the jewel, casting very weak red beams around the room like a chandelier. The activity of the priestesses increases. They get a little, chants are starting to get louder. They're moving around a little more. And the Malisons turn towards the source of the light, turn towards the jewel, and also begin bowing there. They're aware that they've had it done to them.
Man, Google would be real helpful right now.
Pardon?
I said Google would be real helpful right now if I could just know what this gem is.
It's the gem of Sidorak.
Big ball.
Should we go to Malcolm?
Okay. A ball of silence encompasses the top of the flat-based pyramid, and the Malisons immediately start looking around to see the source of whatever has quietened their space. Roll for initiative.
Oh, God.
I call interference on the other dice.
I've got 14.
Dang, buddy.
Eric was 14. Mark, you got
I got 12.
Ryan's going on. Eric, for the duration of this, because I'm playing all the enemy, Eric, you are playing the Bun Bun.
Okay.
So the Bun Bun will take its turn on your turn.
Okay. What was it? It just has Eldritch Blast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Movement for the Bun Bun is 60 feet. Or 120 if it's going to go into full cottontail.
It was how many feet again?
60 feet normal, 120 feet sprinting.
Okay. 60 feet.
Okay, Mark, top of the order. You're going first.
I was creating a nice element spell.
Okay.
Holding that spell right now to keep the.
Right, okay. Malison's turn next on a 16. The four Malisons start looking around. They're aware that they are now in a silence. Hear the chanting of the pretty much standing right. And they've suddenly gone completely down and they gesture. Yet they haven't seen you. What they do, however, is start fanning out. Okay, Eric.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't want to fight these things. Let's see.
Mark nicked all.
They were already there. It's not in front of me.
Can I hold my action?
You can do, yeah.
Yeah, I want to do that.
What are you holding for?
An inevitable attack when someone else attacks it.
Okay. What about the bonbon?
I'm not gonna be the first one.
Let's see, Bun. Bun also going to hold attack.
Okay. Eric, Bun and Mr. Pomp are both holding. Sam.
Okay.
Yet. Still kind of in a shadow. The red beams that are emanating from Ruby aren't illuminating your particular spots.
I now have.
Think of it like a big disco ball.
Attack.
Well, remember you're playing a rogue, not a barbarian.
Mm-hmm.
So you're supposed to be sneaky.
I'm not.
You're supposed to be sneaky.
Supposed to be sneaky.
Start playing your role.
Remember, if I cast invisibility on you, I couldn't be doing that. What I'm doing right now.
Yeah, you got to remember, guys, that for her to play her character, she has to have actually read her character sheet.
Hey.
At least once in the past year.
So there's more light now. We can all see more.
Yeah.
Like,
So Brian's cantrip isn't the only thing illuminating, and it was barely illuminating anything anyway. But now that that little shaft of daylight's opened up above them, in other words, the sun has reached its highest point in the day. It's now shining vertically straight down into this room.
okay. Much I can see upward. I want to look up and see if there's any platform or thing above.
Okay.
I want to see if there's anything up.
You do 20? Plus 7? Okay.
Yes.
All you can see at the moment are stalactites, just hanging down. You reckon you could probably teleport up to one, like Misty Step up to one and grab hold of it, but how long you can hold on to it? Did you get the printer set up?
I did.
Oh, okay. Okay, sort that out.
Crap. I might cast him.
Okay, go ahead. So
I've never done that.
you just mark off the spell slot. Do it in pencil if you.
Working on an open notepad.
Yeah.
That's why I've got it open up on DD Johnson. I just click off spell.
There's usually just a little box above where your spells are. Like you have one that's the number of spells and then one's that's used.
Pencil.
So T-Roy's gonna lurk in the channel for a bit.
Okay, welcome in, T-Roy. Thanks for joining, sir. Okay, you are invisible. I'm gonna to at least indicate your state of visible or invisible. Do that.
Halo invisibility cloak.
Okay, are you moving? You have to move slowly while you're in invisibility, so you're going to be rolling. If you're going to be moving, you'll need a stealth roll to go with it. Unless you want to just sit there.
I might sit.
Okay. Right, Brian.
All right. Well,
What is Gerald of the Riviera
I
doing?
get usually 1 dice for 5 feet, but once more into the fray.
Yeah, shit. This is going to be fun.
Much more into the fray.
Gonna do a little bit of a,
I can't turn them up any louder.
and then drop the axe into the ground. See if I can cause a wave towards the pyramid.
We're both like,
Probably gonna.
So are you just leaping off and?
Well, it's kind of like a gentle step. Like I'm just gonna like hop. I'm not gonna like leap way out. But just do a little
you're
hop.
putting yourself into the snake pit.
Well, they're lessers. They rise on the ground. They don't stand upright.
Yeah, as far as offal is concerned, these are vermin.
Okay.
Okay. Have you? You're just jumping off the edge.
Yep.
Okay. Are you using any kind of feather fall or anything in the process, or just?
It's like 25 feet high, Brian.
Well, I can't
I have a
remember.
reaction, but I don't. But I think that would blow my
or not.
control if I cast that.
I mean, you can jump off and just strike the ground with the axe, but you're not the lich. So there might be an element of splat involved.
I'm trying to figure out if your thought process is snakes are soft.
Well, is the potion like a free action?
Potion will be a bonus action because you have to retrieve it. You're not holding it already. So I'll give it to you as a bonus action. You want to reach in and grab a flight spell or a feather fall.
Yeah, I have flying potions,
Okay.
so I'll down one of those, so I can
Why
kind of
did-
guide my way to the floor.
Right, change of plan. Brian's going to the top of the pyramid and retrieving the ruby. Now that he's got flight.
Right. We could have just. Why could I not have
Well,
just
yeah,
used a
actually,
flight
yeah,
potion and gotten the ruby and then go?
Eric, we haven't discussed what would happen if you flight potion.
Well, maybe we have. Well, kind of. It was.
Well,
Carpet.
all potions only pretty well have half effect.
Yeah, Eric would need like 3 of them just to hover. They come in pints.
Grab like a gallon jug and be like, all right, here you go, mister.
Just imagining Mr. Pump popping up in Zaza Gabor's bathroom and just face first into the toilet. Okay, so Brian, are you just flying down and then attacking the?
Yep.
Okay. So, give me an attack roll with the battle axe.
Well, that's kind of sucky.
Great. That's what we want to hear.
Well, actually, with the number of pluses I get, it's actually a dirty 20.
Yep. Okay.
Very, very dirty 20.
Well, like I rolled a 10, but I have plus 10 with the axe.
No, 10's not bad. It's halfway.
Yep.
So the area around Cleric is now frozen solid. It's just on the edge. The Malison and the edge is just kind of getting caught. And after a few seconds,
Floor should be immobilized.
and everybody turns and notices Eric.
Oh,
Floor
boy.
under you has stopped arriving. It has now turned into a frozen, almost cobblestone kind of mass. So you are also going to be on difficult terrain. Unless you've got some studded cleats or some snow spikes on the... Maybe some crampons?
Well, I can just fly above
Yeah, I was
it.
going to say he's got flight. So.
So, we're good there.
We
Right.
should fix these.
Okay, one Malison is frozen in place. They've seen you. The Malisons themselves have stepped out of the sphere of silence. And they're now... the priestesses are still in it. Eric, you were holding your action. The Malisons have reacted to Brian's presence.
How far could I get? I imagine I couldn't jump down there because.
Actually, you can.
Well, yeah, but it's ice now. But would it shatter? I mean, yeah, it would
Under
shatter.
your fat ass, yeah.
How much is it gonna like?
So if you want to do a strength roll to see how far out you, it's probably going to be about. Guessing maybe 15 straight out, but have to do. You're gonna have to give me a d20 just to see if you stick. Not if you survive it. You'll definitely survive it. Whether you actually land and stay on your feet.
Or
Slip.
you fall on your ass.
So they've all noticed him now, right?
They've all noticed Brian. Yes.
Okay. Well, I'll go towards the closest one.
Okay. It's been booked.
Yeah, tomorrow.
No, for today. Okay.
Probably when everything's all messed up.
That's probably why, yeah.
Right, we don't leave.
Right, okay. Okay, well, if you can update it at your side as well, because we're going to be out of here by 7 tonight. Yeah. It was booked. Okay. And can you ask him not to lock us in, please? Not to lock us in.
We're gonna lock.
Yeah.
Good.
You want me to lock you?
No, don't.
You said don't.
Oh, don't. I'm sorry. Yeah, I came in. Lock for me.
No, we didn't. Oh.
Okay, Eric.
Yeah.
Give me a d20, see if you stick the landing.
All right. That's what am I rolling with?
Well, it's not going to be agility, is it? Just give me strength.
Yeah, athletics would be jumping. I rolled a 14, and strength is +9. So.
Okay. So Mr. Pump takes a step off, thuds down next to the cleric. The cleric is rather startled by that. There's a massive crunch of, let's say, broken snake as Mr. Pump lands. Is Mr. Pump also going to be doing a Thunderwave attack? Landing. Going full Thanos.
I mean, probably
Paper
should. Probably should do that. Yeah.
Because, yeah, just both gauntlets down on the ground as you land.
Right.
Epic opportunity.
Just make sure it's in front of me.
Is it possible for me to be out in front of Brian with that jump?
You can do, yeah.
Yeah, just at least slightly in front. Yeah, that's good. So now we'll do.
Rather not get attacked by friendly fire.
Friendly ice.
Yeah, so Thunderwave, 15-foot cube. What is it? Does it's Constitution saving throw? 12, it says.
Which one are you aiming for? I would suggest this frozen.
Well, it's a. Oh, it's fine. Okay. Yeah, we'll go for that one.
Failed.
All right. So 2d8. Yes. Where are my?
Push back 10 feet. 10 feet.
Yes. Yeah. It's 10 feet.
He's not prone. The surrounding snakes are also kind of thrown up into the air and thrown back as well. So you've cleared a spot of open cavern floor.
So kind of like a ripple forward.
Nice. So that's
Like a wave of reptile is just backward.
that's 12 damage. Thunder damage.
Okay.
And the let me see. There it is.
Yeah, they'll charge me for it.
We'll go ahead and do the bun with Eldritch Blast. Can it hit the same one?
You can do, yeah.
Yeah. We'll go ahead and do that. Does it? How does that hit? I'm trying to figure out.
I'm just finding the page in it. Eldritch Blast, range spell attack, 1d10 force damage.
Okay, so does the bun have any pluses on that, or is it just straight?
No, we're just doing raw rolls for bun. At least that's how I've been playing.
Oh, that's a crit. That's a hit crit.
Okay. 1d10 times 2. So. And did you get needed? Your mother requires sustenance. Okay, gotcha. Bring your mum some food, she's hungry. Oh, and if you're in the room, can you grab me a couple of cans of Pepsi Max out?
Yeah.
Pepsi Max. That's a weird choice.
They're in the elevator. Well, that's staticky. It's metal box.
Yeah.
Surprisingly good, aren't
They are. I was like,
they? Okay, damage.
Do I roll 2d8 or do I just roll 1 and double it?
D10. Just roll 1 and double it.
D10. That's what I rolled. Sorry. So yeah, that's 8 damage.
8 damage total.
Yeah, I only rolled a 4.
Okay.
That sucks.
not mad. Disadvantage.
Yeah. No, me too. Me too.
No, there's some Pepsi Max in the fridge in the room. Just grab me 2 cans, and if you've got Diet Coke for your mum, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So, seems like the obvious thing to have.
Yeah.
We're not interfering with security. I did check the frequencies. Okay, that's Eric's go. We're back to the top of the order. Mark, are you still maintaining your cone of silence?
I'm going to that.
Okay. Do you want to move?
Move down.
Come chill.
He can't see you. Can't see you. How far down are you going?
3 steps.
25 feet. Okay, you're maintaining your code of silence. Malison's turn. First Malison that's currently frozen in place. Make a succeeds, breaks himself free. But he can't move. Broken himself free. So Brian, one that you froze in place is now mobile. You can. The second Malison that was attacked by Eric is up and well, it's getting to. But he's not going to be making any attacks on this turn. Let me see what special stuff. Oh.
Oh, I don't like when he makes that face.
Forgot about that. Yeah, right. Okay. Malison's number 3 and 4. Now, I'm acutely aware of what's going on. And now moving into position.
Marie's heading out.
Night, Marie.
Hi, Marie.
No further activity from them. They don't appear to be. Well, from what you can see, they don't appear to be doing anything aggressive other than closing the gate. Next to the order, Eric.
Trying to figure something out here. It's 8 damage for an unarmed strike. Okay. I've only got 2 charges left on my firebolt staff. But I'm thinking that maybe I should use one of those.
How acrobatic does Mr. Pump?
Doesn't it?
What?
Wonder.
Why?
Never Harry.
I'm thinking that if Mr. Pump starts twirling the staff, and if he can do it fast enough, he may have like a slicing beam.
I mean, I'm not against it. My acrobatics is only a +1.
Okay. So let's say that you could roll high enough on,
Right.
and that you didn't accidentally laser yourself in the face while doing it, or laser Brian's head off while.
Right.
Or clear the rest of the party in the party.
Yeah.
Because the point at which you activate it's going to be very specific.
Right. Unless I angle it properly. If I angle it at like a kind of a slight downward angle so that it.
Okay, you're not General Grievous.
Hey, you know.
Oh, hello there.
I was just thinking of the Night Sisters there with the lightsabers where they got the circular handle.
Right.
Oh, I like the from the whichever the last of the sequel, Revenge of the Jedi, whichever, when you see Evil Rey with the twin lightsaber, and then it turns into a Swiss Army knife, and there's scissors and a screwdriver and a pair of pliers.
Oh yeah, that was.
Whatever it wasn't worth watching. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what? If I wanted to attempt this, what would I need to? Can you tell me what I would need to roll?
What's your dex?
My dexterity is it's a +1. It's 13.
Okay, you'd have to roll a crit.
Okay, so we're not gonna do that. All right. So I guess I'll just go with a regular firebolt. Does that just hit? That just hits one target, yeah?
It would do, yeah. Unless you want to sidestep and get them both in line.
Yeah. I mean, if I can do that, I'll do that.
Okay. Sidestep to the right, kind of shoving Brian out the way. Brian, you feel a clay hand just grab you in the side of the head and or just picks him up by the head and just plunks him down.
The 10 plus the +4 for the spell. Is that how that works?
No, it's well, the damage is from the spell. Activate.
Okay. There's no okay. It was 8d8, I believe. It's what I have down in my notes. I'm just gonna do that in here, and then oh god, 52. half of them were 8s. I rolled 8d8s, and half of them were 8s.
Hang on a second, I've got to get calculate. I have a freaking calculator.
I believe it.
Looking at it. It's a Filofax. This is like 90s tech. This is a Filofax. So, 52 damage. Can't get enough. Everything's solar powered.
Solar powered.
That's why it still works after about 10 years, 20 years, nearly 30 years actually. 90s tech. Okay, you haven't killed either of them, but the one that was frozen in place, the one behind the first one,
Yeah.
is on fire.
From frozen to on fire.
The one in
In
the
a shock.
the one in the front has got basically a red kind of glowing hole burned through the stern.
Yeah.
He doesn't look particularly healthy.
What would give that away?
Maybe the smell of roasted chicken.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Okay, Bun Bun's turn.
Yeah. Eldritch Blast for the Bun Bun.
Can I suggest something else? Well, Eldritch Blast on the first one, definitely.
Yeah.
And then have the Bun Bun leap forward into a bite attack second.
I mean, yeah. Do I get 2 attacks, by the way?
Not 2 attacks, but one's magical and one's just bonus action.
But I mean, Mr. Pump.
Oh, you get. Are you raging?
No. It's just I have 2 attacks per action, but I can't do that with the staff, I believe.
Not with the staff, no. And you've only got 1 charge left in it anyway.
Yeah, right.
So you can smash.
Yeah. All right, so we'll do Eldritch
That's
Blast.
what I was opening my mouth to say. Smash!
Or you could kind of just punch through the hole you already created and shake hands with them.
That was a 12 on the Eldritch Blast for the first one.
I thought she. When did she go over? Oh, right, so end of September.
The day before 25th, she flies out, and the 26th we get back, and I'm like, God, I don't get to see my sister off at the airport. First,
Hang on a second. Hang on. Sorry, 1 second, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when does she fly? 25th, okay. Yeah, because I fly on the 27th. So we're coming back the 26th and staying the night. Tell her to change her fucking flight.
I try.
Okay, right, I've got a million messages to read, but first of all from Brian. Right, okay, second attack, what are you doing, Eric?
Oh, you are giving me a second attack.
Yeah, physical. So
Yeah,
you can punch something or smash something or pick up and throw it.
Yeah, I'll punch something. Or can I break off that stalactite that's right next to me?
That would be a full action. You're gonna have to do a strength check and everything to break off the.
So we'll just do a punch on the one that's right in front of me.
Yep.
Oh god, that's 15 to hit.
This is the one directly in front of you.
Yeah.
16's a hit. Yep.
15.
15. Yes.
Okay. And so that's just 8 damage.
Okay. He's looking not only stunned, but also got a bit of a cramp on one side, while there's a hole on the other. Oh, where at the body?
So we'll do with the bun, we'll do the Eldritch Blast on the one in front.
Okay.
That's an 18. So that's 2. Is it? Was it 1d10?
Yeah, their AC's 12. They haven't got much.
Oh, okay. That is a 0 is a 10, right?
It is, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, Bun unleashes on the closest one. How do you want to do it?
Can we? It was going to be a bite attack on the second one. Can we do it mid leap?
As he's leaping over, he's like Eldritch blasting, kind of somersaults.
Yeah.
To be fair, I have seen when we had rabbits for kids, I have seen them leap off a surface and twist in the air. Okay, so Bun's happy, leaps off your shoulder, twists in the air as he fires his Eldritch. Crisps the first one. How are you killing the first one, though?
I don't. It just.
Just gives him like a green flaming wig.
Yeah. Just right on the head.
Green fire sets fire to the first one's head. And bite attack for the second one?
Yes. It's 12.
Was it 12, did you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hit.
That's right. Yep. And I don't know what it's.
D6 damage.
D6.
Not a gentle hit.
It's 3.
3. Okay, second one's dead.
Nice.
Bun just finished off 2 of the Malisons.
Yeah, go Bun.
Let's go.
Okay. Sam, you're up next.
I'm going.
Good to see you in chat.
Yeah, I thought.
Oh. It's going to be emojis. They're going to be flying all around. They're just going to be
So you're just going to capagen the last two.
Yes, I'm capagening the last two. And I've got magical and I'm so.
First of all, Brian, would you mind capagening in chat for me?
Yes, please do. With that emoji.
With the booty shake
With the
emoji.
booty I haven't been like people are using your emotes. It's like mainly that one.
Mostly me. I use that one.
Oh, I use it a lot. I use the nod, but then I'm always using the A.
Okay, so creates a twisting pattern of colours and booty emotes that weaves through the air inside a 30-foot cube. Pattern appears for a moment, then vanishes. Each creature in the area who sees the pattern saving throw save the creature charmed duration. 1 minute. While charmed by the spell, the creature is incapacitated and has spell ends for an affected creature damage or okay. Malison's advantage. They're just kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, they have magical resistance, so they advantage on. Cancels it. Right, I need 2 saving throws.
I hope there is a shit.
I got an 8 and a 3, so yes. Okay, both Malisons are distracted by the Capagen booty shake.
That makes me so.
Trigger.
Yes.
That's in Streamlabs or is that in Stream Elements?
Brian, you need to speak up a lot. I've got this laptop at full volume.
How about now?
Go better.
Is that a little better now?
That's better,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the receiver was turned away from my mouth a bit. Capagen, that's in Streamlabs or Stream Elements?
Just type in Capagen, it should work.
Well, I did, but it didn't. It's Kappagen. Well, that's what I'm trying to check.
I'm sure I've done it before.
Streamlabs or Stream Elements?
It is set up on mine because I've used it before. Yeah. Let me. Did it work? Did it work?
Great.
No,
Doesn't
I'm not
seem
seeing
like it.
Oh, it's going to take a second. Oh, adverts. Oh, there's a couple of seconds delay as well. Because I've got wait a minute. I'm running this from my laptop. See, may not be set up on it.
Well, I was just trying to check to see if it's enabled or not.
Okay, just spam the emote for. Yeah, just go ahead and spam the crap out of it. I'll block you later. I am Nightbot. Fear. Okay, the last 2 Malisons are distracted. Anything else you want to do? Yeah, visible. Stealth roll though, but you can got advantage. You can, because the snakes can't see you either. Well, snakes react to heat. Well, they'll feel that, yeah. But remember, you just had a tidal wave of snakes clearing most of the ground. So the area between you and those, the area between you and those Malisons is mostly snake. And snakes do respond to. Don't get too close. Sense you. Which buddies are we talking? Move towards these.
They're not my buddies.
I'm suggesting you move towards them because you're going to be sneak attacking them on your next go. Well, you can get up and move yourself. Move 6 spaces. Can't see you. Give me a stealth roll with advantage.
Yeah, it is turned on.
Yep, you're fine. Okay, that's Sam done. Brian? Brian, a rock pillar has just shoved you out of the way. And a little white bun has just defeated two enemy you were attempting to cleanse. And perhaps help them rectify some of their ill ways. It doesn't matter, they're dead. It's like, oh.
Well, they're rectified now.
It's the part.
Yeah. I was kind of thinking on that inevitability, so I had a thing in the back of my head, so I do have my flame strike.
Okay.
So I can just target one of the priests and then use the flame strike.
Okay, so you'll have to step out from behind Mr. Pump.
Yep.
Yep, he's going to flame strike on the priestesses. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, that's good. Does that have to do a hit? I can't remember.
Make me look it up now.
Well, I have it up here. Where's he? 10-foot radius. Oh, dexterity saving throw. So no attack hit.
Well, they are still in silence and they're still surrounding rubies. They're going to be at disadvantage anyway. Which one are you aiming for? You just aiming for the closest one?
Yep.
I've rolled a 7 and a crit. So that's a fail.
17.
Okay, yeah, that's hit.
No, that's the damage.
Oh, you will rotate the numbers on. Okay, nearest one takes how much damage? 18 damage.
17.
17. Okay.
So it's going to be 17 or 8. Depends on if they make their saving throw or not.
They failed their saving throw.
Okay.
It's not area of effect, is it?
It's 10-foot radius.
Okay, so you can hit all of them.
Oh, they're that close together?
I mean, the top of the platform is 10 foot square.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, you can hit all of them.
So basically, the sunlight's coming in, but then it turns into a column of flame that's coming down the same path.
But let's hope you don't crack the ruby in the process.
Well, rubies are made in lava flows, so flame's not really going to do much to it.
If you say so. Yeah. Anyway, right, okay, all 4 of them are engulfed in, like, writhing fire. Anything else you want to do? Stop for a cuppa?
Well, I guess the other thing would be mainly pull my axe out of the ice.
Okay, we'll take that as the bonus action. Okay, top of the round then, Mark. Okay, so silence.
Silence.
Well, to be fair, we didn't hear all the screaming as Brian fried them.
Well, they haven't dropped.
Well, they're still kneeling down on the ground and kind of writhing around, but they're coming fine. Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna take a moment here. I'll be right back.
Okay. Right, Malison's turn. Two that are still standing are up. They haven't.
Is the
Oh, logic. That means they're. Okay, so they can't move at all. Okay.
aha?
That one out. From within the writhing snakes, more Malisons
No.
Oh God.
as they polymorph into. Okay, Eric.
So
I'm debating when Mr. Pump gets to like level 12, do I want to give him the Hulk fly? When the Hulk just jumps in the air and he can basically fly. Jumps over.
That would be so cool.
That'll be so game breaking.
But then, you're like,
yes.
he's like,
Hop.
yeah.
It's oh fuck cramp. Oh fuck you bastard. Ah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh. Ah. Ah.
Peter Griffin.
Right, Eric, your turn.
Yeah. So if I wanted to like break off that stalactite there and use it as a makeshift javelin.
Okay. Give me a strength roll. All your bonuses.
That's 14 plus 9, 23.
22?
23.
23. Okay, you succeed in cracking the. You basically hold it and give it a little judo chop to the bottom.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay, another strength roll for a ranged attack.
Another 14, so 23.
Okay, that's a hit. And just how the hell do you roll damage on a stalactite? Oh, sorry, a stalagmite.
A regular javelin is 1d6 piercing.
4d6 piercing.
It's 1d6
1d6 Well, this is definitely bludgeoning. So, given that you're throwing it and you rolled a 22,
23.
23,
Yeah.
let's call it 2d10.
2d10. All right. That's 14 damage.
14. And you're aiming for the one closest to you.
Yeah.
Okay. You smack that one square in the side of the head. He does, however, pull him out of his stupor. So the hypnotic patterns no longer apply. Bun Bun.
What are the things that are up by the ruby?
The four little dice. Those are the priestesses.
Priestesses.
Currently still in the sphere of silence and currently burning.
Right.
Quietly.
Very quietly burning.
It's like kids die.
So
I said quietly. What do you call that screaming? Oh, that's scream. We use our inside voice when we die. use our inside voice.
No, I'll hit the same. I'll hit the same one with Eldritch Blast.
You guys get lost.
No, we're still here.
No, he's talking to the. No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Brian did.
I rolled for Eldritch Blast, but it was only an 11. So.
Okay, so you send the beam out. It kind of plays over the closest Malison, but any damage.
Yeah.
Okay, Bun, you hear a little thumping on the ground from the Bun. Okay, Sam.
I'm gonna.
Quick.
Okay. Yeah, so. And you're doing it with advantage.
Us?
8. Get +7 for your dex. So if you look at your weapon stats in the middle, got +7 or 8 for your dex. And then the dagger's got its own bonuses as well. 15. Okay, that's a definite hit. So roll for damage with advantage. Necrotic. Necrotic as well.
Maybe that's the
I think it was 5.
5d6.
Oh, that's it, yeah. Sneak attack, not the...
Roll 5d6. Let's get that part of it. That goes together because
23.
It was 23.
Yep.
That was 6, right?
5.
okay, all right. Looks like okay. 1d8 plus 1d4.
So now do a d8 and a d4.
Why do I have so many?
Because your d8 is the dagger, the d4 is the necrotic, and the sneak is because you're attacking from stealth, or invisible, or you're attacking from
Already
behind.
23 hit points today. 23 points of damage.
You're basically a ninja.
Fucking awesome.
Right,
So
so
roll it.
Okay.
so d8 for the
Pyramid, that one. 7 and a d4.
Ninja, Yolanda.
30 plus 2, 32 points of damage.
32 on number 3. Now, necrotic damage, you can only heal magically. So if you ever take necrotic damage, like from a zombie or something, you can only heal that with magic or a potion. If you have a long rest, you don't get back that damage. Okay. You are. Give me another stealth roll to see if you've broken stealth. You won't have, but
Doctor for flesh eating.
no, you're fine.
Oh my god. Visibility is usually.
Yeah, but when you attack, you lose invisibility.
Right.
But
Oh, you're just
yeah.
making sure the stealth key.
Yeah.
You're no longer invisible, but you're still.
Yeah.
Any aggressive action.
Okay. So because you're attacked, you're now visible, but you're still in stealth. Okay. Do you want to move? You're still alive. You have now broken the hypnotic stupor that he was in. I would have attacked the other one. Well, you could have done if you hadn't just done that attack.
Oh, like attack the other one. Oh, because he was.
Yeah.
I am going to.
No.
And every time I'm moving.
You're in stealth, so yes, you can move up to 30. If you sprint, you'll break stealth. If you want to do double movement and run, you're going to break stealth. That figure is quite fragile at the feet. It's already broken once, so don't push down on it if you can avoid it.
Head. Do I have to go one way?
No. You can go diagonally if you want. Although, no reason to go to Diagon Alley unless you're buying spell books.
Okay. And now we're a little wall of excellence.
It's a small shelf of mediocre. Right, Brian.
Yes. It's my action?
It's your turn, yes.
Oh, okay.
Sam, you're currently balanced on top of a stalagmite.
And I'm doing great.
Or hiding behind it, let's say. Okay. Okay.
I'll hug it. I'm currently hugging.
So, Brian, the priestesses are in their sphere of silence still. They're burning away. They are still alive, though. You want to continue the Outback Steakhouse attack? Yeah, it's a chain of
Well, I
steakhouse.
can. I only have the one cast. If I were 10th level, I might have 2 5th level casts. But,
Well, if you'd played yourself as a god and freed your people, you might be 10th level. So, a trip to the zoo and like chucking a half a chicken at a crocodile doesn't really count.
well, I'm thinking maybe just kind of head forward now with the axe.
Okay.
I don't know if I can climb up too high on the pyramid.
Okay, so you're going up. That's as far as you can go. You're one step below them.
Okay.
But you can certainly swing and take out their ankles or something.
Take him over the kneecaps.
Actually, because they're kind of bowed in prayer and now they're burning on the floor, you're pretty much going to take them out at the spine. Go for the butt cheeks.
16?
It's going to be a hit.
Okay. Just need to double check here. Die 8, die 6. Okay, so die 8 is base damage, die 6 is cold damage. Ooh, I pulled one of your rolls there, Eric. I got an 8 and a 5. So it's 13.
Is this a strike to one of the priestesses or a strike to the floor?
It's going to be a strike towards one of the priestesses.
Okay. What was your total?
15 altogether.
15. That's on number 2.
Yeah, I had to double check what my plus was for the weapon.
Okay. Still alive, but she's not happy about it. Anything else?
No, that would be it.
Okay. Top of the order, Mark? Continuing to hold. Okay. Malison's turn. Both Malisons are now out of their stupor.
Somebody sobered them up?
Well, Sam attacked one of them, and Eric attacked the other.
You're not supposed to fight the drunks.
So these two are going to move towards. Well, they're going to head towards the cleric and Mr. Pump.
like you're fucked, Brian.
What?
So Brian's going to be taking 2 attacks.
There's a lot of dudes.
Yeah, it's turned into a real sausage fest where you are, dude.
Yeah.
That doesn't look good. That looks very bad.
Yeah.
Well, let's see you God protect you from this one. Right. Form number 1. Actually, all forms have multi-attack.
It's okay, I just don't want to get hit.
So, I get 2 scimitar attacks and a bite attack.
You have to go get your shots after this, Brian.
First one, 16 to hit and a 17 to hit for the 2 scimitars. They both hits? Can't remember what your AC is.
21.
Okay, so neither of those hit. Hang on, I've got to add strength onto those. 16 and 17. Okay, so that's a 19 and a 20. Okay, so neither of those hit. Bite attack is also a miss. Second Malison. 2 misses and 3 misses. Yeah, your armor saved you.
Yeah.
What?
That's why I'm worried about getting hit. Because that's going to be a crit. Well, unless they got like an insane plus, like a +5 or something like that.
They're only
Sounds good.
they're +3 on strength, but yeah, those rolls weren't anywhere near high enough.
Yeah.
Okay, that's those 2 Malisons. The other 2 are out of range, so we move down to Mr. Pump.
All right. Real quick, is there still sunlight coming in through the roof?
There is.
Yeah. Is that enough sunlight to give me like a charge back on the
It needs to be direct
firebolt
sunlight.
staff?
If you were to throw it straight up through the hole in the ceiling, I might give you it. Do you want to try?
No, I do not. I do not.
Why not?
Unless it comes back to me like Thor's hammer or something. No, I don't want to try that.
It'll come back to you like Newton's gravity. Let's put it like that.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Rune in return.
Yeah.
And you got to hope like a pigeon doesn't grab it while it's in the air.
Run up and well, 2 Malisons and the priestess that are closest to Brian. Did the priestess try to hit you with anything, Brian? Or can they?
I don't think so, no.
The priestesses didn't attack, no.
Okay. I want to move up within range I want to move up next to Brian within range of as many of them as I can, like within melee range.
He's so freaking big.
That's what she said.
That's not what she said, Eric. Don't lie.
I didn't
She
say
never
it was
said
about
that.
me. I just like.
She never said that.
You're right. You're right. So.
You got to pay extra for that kind of flattery.
Can I smack one of them with the staff? Can I use the staff that way?
You haven't done a full-on attack with it, so it would be an experiment to see what would happen to the staff.
Snaps in half.
But given that it's a magical item,
Terrible.
Yeah.
you're probably going to be pretty safe.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the risk and smack somebody with it. I don't know if I want to target one specifically. It doesn't matter to me. Whichever one looks like it has the least health.
Well, do you want to stop and do a little survey? Please indicate the smiley face of how you're feeling.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your pain?
Does it hurt if you bend over?
Don't bend over.
Depends on what you do when he bends over.
Whichever one's closest to Brian.
Okay. Roll.
No,
Oh, that was an 8 plus 11, so 19.
20 to hit.
19.
19, okay. Their AC is only 12, so...
Yeah, so I don't know what, according to this, a staff is 1d6 plus 5 for me. Do we just go with that?
Yep.
Oh, great. 6.
And the closest one to Brian is number 2. Okay. Second attack.
We'll go with the one next to that.
Number 7. Okay. That shouldn't be 7, that should be 5. But anyway.
It's 29 to hit. Does that?
Yeah, just hits.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
good
That's gonna be
check.
12
1,
damage.
2, 1, 2.
Okay.
Or no, sorry, 11 damage.
Hey, don't forget over, Sam.
Rubber ducky to vanilla cheesecake, come in.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew rubber ducky was coming first, and I knew cheesecake was coming after. Speaking of which, I'm so
Come in,
hungry.
cheesecake, come in, cheesecake.
I agree.
That's
Cheesecake, just to inform you, Rubber Ducky's got a smoky bear up his back door. Bring toilet paper. Medicated, please.
he's probably sitting in the room just listening to him like, oh fuck.
No, he's probably walking through the hotel and someone else has heard that.
Probably.
I didn't bring the earpieces. Right, sorry, 12 damage, yep?
It was 11.
11,
We are
okay.
not. We're never gonna
But
back there like, I don't know where you came from, but it wasn't anywhere close to
We're
you.
not even in the room on the right day.
I know. Okay, that's not.
I've
That's impossible.
got to check the book. I can imagine, actually.
Oops.
Like, well, it's not like we've kicked anybody else out. No, it's the 3 rooms over there because they've opened them all up. I noticed that yesterday when. This is a solid wall here. The other ones have movable dividers, so you can make.
Soundproof is amazing. You're like walking to. Here's a good one.
Okay, they can probably hear us then.
No, they can't. No, I'm talking to you.
Okay, Eric, Bun Bun.
oh, the bun, yeah. Let's see. We'll go with the old Eldritch Blast Bite combo. The same order.
Did
10, 7.
did you want to go large for an extra? That is what she.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Oh no, that doesn't hit. Okay, the first one is a miss. Eldritch Blast is a miss. 17 for the bite.
Okay, damage for that one.
What was it? D6 for the bite?
D6, yeah.
Yeah. 3.
Okay. Right, Sam. He needs to do some wreckage. You're still stealthed, but you're not invisible. So you're still free to move. Four is down. 1 and 4 are dead. 3 and 2, yeah.
Going to.
Sneak attack.
Here we go.
With advantage. Stealth. There we go.
18? Oh, wow.
That's, yeah, you've definitely hit. Now we're doing damage. The pyramid one.
One, 8 and 5d6. $24.
24 points. That's on number. Oh, he's good. Anything else you want to do? Disengage, move around. You're just going to stay.
Dance jig.
That would be a full action. It will also require a dexterity roll. Because this rogue can't dance, we know that already.
Is it dexterity or performance?
Disengage means that you can move without getting an attack of opportunity against you. If you were to move, the Malison gets a free swipe back.
And you can bonus action just.
Doesn't really cost you anything. So, but that's if you're moving. Are you moving? Then yeah, just stay put. Okay. Brian.
I guess I'll do another swing.
You're still going for the same butt cheek?
Yep. This wasn't as good though. I only got a 14.
Still a hit.
Okay. Oh, max damage.
Oh, nice.
16 points.
She goes down in a silent scream of nothing because you're still in a sphere of silence. You can't hear a damn thing. Okay, so let's remove that one off the board.
Do I feel a feeling of smug satisfaction wash over me?
You feel it, but you definitely don't hear it. Okay, anything else you want to do?
I'm not even sure if these two would be in visual range or not. Because I know where Pump is. He's like right beside me pretty well. But being the healer, I'd want to also check on those guys to see. It's like, okay, are they doing okay? Is anybody hurt?
Well, you're inside the sphere of silence, so not much you can do there.
Well, I realize that, but it's just checking on them type thing.
Okay, well, top of the order then, Mark.
Come up behind that stalagmite and hold on and keep holding that.
Do you? Okay, Malisons. Priestesses who were flaming are now no longer burning, but they are still caught in the silence spell. You all see the priestesses reach up. They're kind of flopped over feet. See them reach up and lay their hands on the roof. The red beam of light that was, the beam of daylight that was coming down and striking the ruby and sending little like disco ball reflections around the room now concentrate into 4 beams coming out to either side of bright red, intense light. As that happens, they start to rotate. I need everybody within, well, actually everybody on the map to make a dexterity saving throw to avoid getting hit by 4 firebolts that are now spinning around the room.
No.
So this is literally diving out of the way of these beams that are coming out around about head height to you.
What's it?
Dexterity saving throw.
I get advantage on dex saving throws.
10, 10,
16.
16, Brian?
Ooh. 8.
Yep, advantage because you're half cover. 3. Brian?
There you go, buddy.
I got an 8.
Okay, Brian's the only one that gets caught by it.
Brian! I don't have the necklace to save you. It won't do anything.
Okay.
I only have a little bit of damage on me.
Wanna,
Just start whacking you.
just because, in case somebody complains, just read that bottom paragraph. See the damage that I've written down on there. I wrote this earlier. This I am not making. Right.
This sounds bad.
Brian, take 34 points of damage.
Okay.
The notes I made is that this happens once every 3 turns. Because they've been burning, haven't been 3 turns to charge. One of them's down, it's going to... Lucky that one of the taken out pretty...
It's overdrive. I don't like
Okay,
that.
Malisons are now attacking. Okay, Brian, are you still up?
Yep.
Okay, not for much longer.
Is there something targeting him?
The 2 Malisons, well, there's 2 Malisons within range. Moment.
They're within 5 feet of me as well, yes?
They are, yeah.
Alright. If they attack him, I get to attack them.
Okay. So, first one is a 21 to hit.
Yep.
Oh, plus 5, so it's 23. Damage. 4 points of damage on that one. And the bite misses.
Alright.
So that's the first one. Second one. A 21 and 14 and a 5. So that's 1 hit for a 21. 7 points of damage on the scimitar. Bite fails. So no poison damage. Oh. Eric, you get your opportunity attacks on both of those.
Yes. First is gonna be 20, dirty 20.
30, 20, okay.
So I'm just doing with the knuckles, so it's just gonna be straight 8 damage.
Sorry, 8 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, the first one's still up.
And the next one will also be another 8 damage. I rolled like 22 total.
Okay.
So
I need them for... Distance is going to be blurry as hell. Yeah, well, I only need them for reading, but that's how... Otherwise, my focus point is here. See, that's the closest I can focus. This is why I can't.
be right back.
Okay, that's the first two. Okay. Second one has seen. Okay, the other two are going to make 2 attacks on the rogue. Misses there. And a miss on the bite. He misses there. Another miss on the... What's your AC? 17. They're all missing. Okay. Mr. Pump's turn when he returns. Mr. Pump has returned. 3, 2, 1, he's back in the room.
All right.
Look into the eyes, look into the eyes. Not around the eyes, but into the eyes. Stand your right now.
Out of curiosity, the priestesses, like what size creature are they?
They're like human females.
Okay, so it would be possible for me to pick one up and throw it.
Yes,
Cool, good to know.
Incoming priestess!
Amazon delivery!
Is it possible for me to get within range of 2? Well, I would have to disengage all of those things to try to move to next one of them. I can't reach. I can't reach any of them where I am.
Not from where you are, no. And the Yuntai will get an opportunity.
Yeah. So we'll just go with attacking them. Do I want to use the staff to attack? Maybe. It's 1d6 plus 5.
Well, the 2 that are attacking Sam are in a straight line from... Use the staff to it. Or you can sidestep a couple of steps and get 3 in a row. You might even hit the priestesses because you're going to be shooting upwards at a slight angle.
Yeah, would there be an attack of opportunity from one of them?
Hang on, let me... No, that's the wrong camera. I'm gonna have to...
I'll walk. Right there.
No,
Stop.
I'm looking at the screen.
Oh, okay. I was like...
Okay, so rogue's there. You've got 2 in a line here. If you move around next to the rogue, you can aim for all 3. Potentially catch the priestess.
Yeah, that would be very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
That's stuff. Very nice.
All right. So is that gonna get an attack of opportunity from one of those?
You're not moving out of range.
Okay.
You're just sidestepping. So.
Yeah. Perfect. All right. So we'll use the last of my charges.
How much time have we got your side?
About a little under 2 hours.
Okay.
Had a little bit of sugar there, Sam?
They say they're breaking.
Not quite as good as last time.
Okay, well, if we get to the end of this encounter, take a break. But realistically, this encounter was all I had planned for this evening, and then finish off this kind of area. So we may finish within the hour.
Okay, yeah, that would be good.
Yeah. But it's only 4 p.m.
So I rolled 28 damage.
28 damage. Right, where's the frickin' calculator? Where is the calculator? Who stole my vintage 1990s Filofax calculator? There it is. There we go. Right, so we've got 2, 5, and 3 getting hit. 28 damage.
Yeah.
Number 2 goes down. Number 3 goes down. Number 5. Okay, so. Oh.
Nice.
I have a strong pull.
They're unfortunately.
They are, but at the same
And priestess number 1, 28. Is also dead.
Let's go.
Okay, Bun Bun.
Bun Bun will Eldritch Blast the one next to Brian.
Number 5, okay.
Yeah, you should have just thrown things up in. No fire blasting.
I mean, yeah, well.
You know how Eric has to do opposed strength checks because sometimes he overuses his strength. Breaks a stalagmite off and hurls it straight up and brings down the entire cavern.
Yeah, so the first one didn't hit 3.
3 damage, yeah?
No, it was 3 to.
Oh, okay.
So it did not hit.
Bite attack?
Yeah, we'll do bite attack on the one by Sam right there.
Sam gets a Bun Bun kind of landing on her shoulder and scrabbling across it tends to bother Malison.
I'll give you a kiss on the way by, because all the love.
You get a mouthful of fur.
It was 19 to hit, and that's 3 damage.
3 damage. It's number... First time he's been hit. Nobody's attacked that one yet. Okay, that's you done, Sam. You've got one in front of you, which the Bun Bun just took a bite of, and you're spitting bunny fluff. You're like you've eaten half an artichoke. Hairy bits everywhere. Or you've been going down in an old man's ball. Brian's laughing.
I know he's laughing. Of course he's fucking laughing. Nice.
You are. Oh, no, you've been attacked, haven't
Yeah,
you? So you're no longer in stealth. You can roll for it if you want to go into stealth. Probably attack.
Oh.
Looks like air.
Well, technically, he's engaged with the bun.
Okay, so he's already engaged. Okay.
The bun's attacked him.
Okay, just trying to make sure.
Sam was the last one that one attacked. Bun is now him. Yeah, so he's technically in engagement with the bun. So yeah, you do
Does he
qualify
actually
for your
name
sneak
Bun
attack.
Bun as a threat?
It's a threat to your dental health if you try and kiss it on the way past. Suck on them little white furry bunny balls. With advantage.
I thought bunny balls were brown.
Or it is a hit.
You just don't want to step on them.
Six. Still up.
Sam needs more than one set there. Keep taking
Another
one
one
dice
what?
and rolling over and over and over.
More d6.
Yeah.
Did you only bring one set of dice with you?
I had to bring.
Really interesting. I have an entire.
I was gonna say, yeah, like you guys have so many.
Oh shit.
Okay, Brian.
Wow.
Well, I'm gonna have to readjust targets because I just downed the last one. What's the next nearest one?
Well, number 5 is still up. That's the one standing next to you.
So it's just on the opposite side, right?
No, it's right next to you. Oh, you talking about the priestesses?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the one. It would be opposite.
Okay, so I will reorient my attack on them.
Okay, are you moving? Because there'll be an attack of opportunity if you.
Well, can I reach her from here
With what?
with the axe?
If you do a frosted, if you attack the pillar or the ground, you freeze her in place, but you can't reach her unless you're going to throw the axe or spellcasting.
Do I see those other two in behind?
You can, yeah. I mean, you can disengage.
Well, because I'm thinking on using the axe, but if they're in behind, I'm going to get them trapped in the ice too.
Or you could attack the Malison that's next to you, pretty well bloodied.
Okay, I'll attack the Malison. Got nervous for a second there. It's actually 7. I thought it was 1. 17.
Here's a hit.
Oh, they're going downhill now. 8 points damage.
8.
Yep.
Still up. Well, they've got 60 plus HP. Okay, anything else you want to do? Do you want to disengage now and move around?
Can I do an action to take a potion?
Bonus action, yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna use a healing potion. I just gotta remember what that is. It's 3d8?
D4.
D4? Of course, and I only have 2 of them out here. Okay, I healed 10 hit points.
Okay, top of the order, Mark.
I'm going to move in and attack number 6. Still got the spell going. Still got here.
Yeah, you can still keep his concentration going. It's only if he gets hit.
11's a miss.
Back. 15.
15's hit.
13 points.
Well, that's on number 6. Okay.
And yeah.
Maintain concentration.
Yeah.
Malison's turn.
Yeah, it's just like when you're singing when you're driving there, Sam.
Got it?
Well, nobody's hit a deer yet. Oh, so it was singing and not concentrating where it was going.
Yeah.
Was it on a bicycle? 'Cause that would be 10 times worse. I mean,
I don't think it was a big buck, like demolished the whole front of my key.
did you look into the insurance?
They paid me a third of what the car was. That was after thousands less multiple times.
Okay, but did you look into getting like another company to reevaluate? Just because they paid out doesn't mean it's over and done with.
What a difference.
Well, you can get one of those accident lawyers off the TV to chase them for a little. You're still within 5 years, aren't you? Yes. As long as it's within 5 years. But you've got to do it quick.
I do.
Well, you call Saul in the meantime. Right. Malisons. Number 6 has been attacked by Mark. So engaged with after the rogue. No. Did damage. Right. Yeah, okay, he's going to go after the bard.
Okay.
So 2 attacks with the scimitar. AC.
14.
One's a hit. The other miss. Eight points of damage.
I made my concentration of 16.
Okay. And bite attack. Bites himself on the lip for 1 point. No poison though.
I love that.
Other Malison is engaged with Brian. Scimitar attacks. 20 and a 23.
So 1 hit.
1 hit. 6 points of damage. And bite attack is a 15. So just 6 points of damage. The 2 priestesses are holding in their position. They've still got their hands on. Okay, Eric.
All right. I'll attack the one nearest me.
One that's engaged with Sam.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we will do. I'm gonna smack it. I'm gonna smack him with the staff. $16 to hit.
15?
16.
16, that's a hit.
And that's 11 damage.
Still up.
I'll hit it again.
Already there, you might as well.
Yep. That's gonna be 22 to hit.
Hit.
And 10 damage.
That one goes down. We'll do that one.
Right across the face. Like bat style.
Okay, are you gonna try and, are you aiming to like knock its fangs out or something?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
I think the redneck and Sam just came out.
That one got basically a baseball bat swing to the side of the head, knocking it back to the Garden of Eden. Okay. Bun Bun?
Bun Bun will attack the other one that's remaining. Eldritch Blast. No, that misses with 9. A bite. Crit. Crit success.
Okay.
Vicious bite.
And that is gonna be 12 damage.
Still up, but looking rough.
That bite kind of smarts.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
No. That's all I've got.
Okay. Right. Sam, your turn. Teleport. Rusty arms.
Okay.
Where's mine? I want one.
Here.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, I would if I.
Actually, Brian, are you going to be able to join us next week?
I work next weekend.
No, but during the week, I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Okay. I just need to make sure I've got the pillars plumped for you. Right, Sam. Who? So you're doing it with advantage. Actually, won't. No, you're not doing it because you're half cover, because you're only seeing like the top of her head, because you're at the bottom of the pyramid. You're throwing it up. So you normally have advantage on that, but because she's on half cover, that cancels that straight roll. Well, first you've got to work out if you hit her, because otherwise you've just thrown your dagger across the room, and you're gonna have to go and find it. Pause. Take a bite. Brian, take a bite. Nom 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 nom.
I think you still get plus 9 because. Yeah, when I'm if I'm looking at.
It's like drowning.
This?
That's the black roll there.
So roll all your damage as normal. Roll all your damage as normal. No sneak attack though. Oh, technically. You're not engaged with her. Single, living life free. She's focusing more on the ruby. Doesn't know we're there. So, so do your full sneak attack damage as well.
Okay.
So roll all the dice.
All of the that, all
D8,
of
D4.
that,
Roll
I need that,
the 10.
right? Thank you.
Such flair with that dice roll.
27.
Now mark off one of your level 1 spells. 27, did you say? So, Rogue winds back, throws a dagger up towards the priestess, number 4. Catch her right on the side of the neck. You instantly teleport to the handle just as it goes into her neck. How do you want to do this?
Yes! Fuck yes! How do you want to do shoulder? How do you want? Just shove it on through.
So just do like a swing, little gymnastic swing, and just completely, yeah. So as you teleport to the knife, you kind of pivot, kind of kick your legs out for a bit of momentum, and the knife just rips all the way around. her head kind of flops back on the last little skin. Okay. Brian.
Yes.
Wake up, Brian. Time for your meds.
I was just checking out Sam's Snapchat story.
It's mostly us.
Yeah, I know. The Malicent, he's still up, right?
Was Bo so excited it peaked?
So we'll take another swing at the Malicent.
There's one Malicent still standing, and there's one priestess still up.
Is that the Malicent that's near me?
That's one down near Sam. So you've got Malicent here.
Take a step forward to do the priestess, right?
You would need to move forward, yeah.
Okay. So I'll take a step forward, and I'll swing at the priestess.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh, 25.
Hit.
Yep. Oh my god. 8 points. That 6-sided dice rolled 6 once. Now it's just rolling once.
Dice then.
It's time to recycle it.
Okay, anything else you want to do?
No, I'm good.
You sure?
Maybe grab the gem?
Okay, that's the end of your turn then, Mark.
Yep.
I have the one next to me. I'm going to. This. 20. 6 points of damage.
Still standing. Anything else?
No, because I'm. Right there.
Okay. Melson's turn. The one engaged with. Oh, actually. Have to remember.
I forgot.
So the one that's engaged with the bard. 7 and a 23. 7 points of slashing. And bite. 5.
Yeah, 18.
Final priestess. The ruby has now charged, and the 4 beams come out again, spreading all the way to the corner and begin to rotate. Everybody make dex saving throws.
Did that Malison hit Mark?
It did.
By the way, I would like to make it a reaction attack.
Okay, let's see if you live.
Yep. Dex saving. I got 13. Oh wait, I get advantage. I got a 13.
Brian?
19.
Okay, you all survive.
Yay!
This is why I was asking if you wanted to do anything else, Brian, like duck.
I was counting around.
Would have been 23 points of damage.
Died, Brian?
Would have been close.
Don't put me down to.
In the immortal words of Martin Riggs, close as a lingerie shop without a front window.
I hit the Malison, so 8 damage.
Okay. Still up.
If you really want to know, it would have left me with 4 hit points. That's why I mean close.
Yeah.
Well, if it looks like a duck, walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, get the fuck down. Okay,
I got goosed. Not duck, 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 goose.
honk.
That's the first thing he said to me. Honk.
You remember where that came from? I told you the story. Because this is when I drove down to Osaga to see my aunt, and there was just geese walking around, and we were in like a golf cart. My cousin Neil was driving. I said, "There's geese, just we have to stop and let them walk."
Yeah.
It's like he's like, "There's no horn on this thing," so I just leaned out and went honk.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I just honked at a bunch of geese because they were honking back. Yeah, one of them looked quite confused. But well, there was 3 in the front, 1 in the back, and about 6 goslings, which is why we stopped. Otherwise, just run the fuck.
There's a small park right near here, and there probably was like about a dozen geese walking across the road. So it's like, okay, I gotta wait for them to go across the road because.
Were they all in a line? Because Eric could have got them with the staff.
So much crap.
They're all in a line. Eric could have got them in a single blast.
Well, they're not just regular geese, like they're Canadian geese. So if you kill one, you're in like some serious crap.
Like with the Gosling Mafia. The son of Goose will come back to haunt you. Actually, no, that's Top Gun Maverick. That's a whole separate movie.
Yeah.
Anyway, what are we doing, Eric?
Yeah.
Bun Bun? Does Bun Bun not count for the option?
No.
Okay, well, it's your turn anyways.
All right. I'll go ahead and punch that one. Oh no!
Did you roll a 1?
I rolled a 1.
Down.
Chipped a tooth, did you?
Okay, maybe it's not John. Was there anything displayed on there?
No, where did you mark there?
I'm saying 3 for the one.
I rolled a 1 for my first attack.
You rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me an 8-sided dice. Let's say north is pointing that direction.
Okay. It's a 2.
Okay. You don't hit anything. There's nothing close enough to you.
All right.
So you swing and a miss.
Yeah. Next one. I rolled a 2 that time, but it's plus it's plus 11, so it hits.
Man, the luck is just draining right out of the dice today.
Yeah, seriously. So that's 8 damage.
It's going to take me a while to get it locked in any. 8 damage.
Roy, just come in for that.
Yeah, right. Now the Bun Bun.
No need. How do you want to do it?
Oh, okay.
I reckon finally you hit the thing like 9 times. Oh, that's because the tablet dropped off and it retiles.
Oh, okay.
Hang on a second. I need to just move the cameras around on the stream. Good. Second stop. Yep. Yep. Right. Sorry. Go on.
Yeah, so just like right in the gut. Just perhaps punching through it, if that's possible.
Okay. Where's the Bun Bun during this?
I feel like it's usually on my shoulder.
Okay.
Oh, it was on Sam's shoulder last time.
No, it just jumped off of an attack.
Okay, so I'll take some creative license with it. Go in for the gut punch. As you do, the gauntlets deploy, just on one hand, lifting him up and then turning him up around in midair and just smashing him down onto the.
That's got kind of like a leaf blade on it, doesn't it? To where the blade's like this.
Well, they kind of like curve over because they're just like brass knuckles, but they curve over.
Yeah.
So they deploy down to cover the bottom knuckles and up to cover the back of the wrist. And then normally you do that for your thumb. Okay, he's down. Please. Okay.
Bun, we'll go for Eldritch Blast. No. A bite?
They're all
No.
dead.
Doesn't matter.
Bun looks over and says, "Shit."
Too far away.
Bun leads down and hands you his note from his. Who you murdered at the beginning of the campaign.
Did you kill my brother?
Right. So. Not right now. She's effectively. Yep. Okay, how do you want to do it? He had 7 hit points left. Make it epic. Well, you couldn't lift the ruby in.
Exactly.
You could. Well, no, you've used the dagger. You can't. You could have chosen to grab her by the smack her face into it.
Just like, oh, I'm gonna pull a critic. I'll pull a critic where he stabs it right in the middle, not breaking it off because and then I'll just do the whole meat.
Pitch Black was still the best. Pitch Black still has the best planet fall sequence in history. At the opening 3 minutes of that film, when they're coming through the atmosphere and crashing, I've never seen a better planet fall sequence yet.
Really cool.
And that's including the likes of Gravity. It was better than Gravity. And that film was made on a mediocre budget, $5 million. It was all made in Australia, and it was made in, what, like 96? No, I think it was before that. I think it was 92. But that sequence where Radha Mitchell is fighting with the ship and slowly jettisoning cargo containers to try and keep the nose up. Physically, very accurate for the laws of physics, but just the way they did that is still the best planetfall sequence I've ever watched.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Because like with Riddick, the newest one, it like all comes full circle. I love that.
But Radha Mitchell isn't in any of the sequels. She was the best thing about that film. Closely followed by Claudia Black. So everybody liked it. Right.
Yeah, so
everybody's dead.
Stabbing in the head and all that.
And I'll drop my spell.
Right, we're done. That has taken us, how long have we been live?
A while.
2 hours, nearly 3 hours.
Okay, but you gotta tell us what happens now.
Well, the ruby's still charging.
We got loot.
It is. Okay.
You may have to share it.
Yeah.
Or you could just pick it up and move it.
Yeah.
Put my hand.
Or you can do a flourish with my cloak and throw it on top of it.
Take off his cloak and cover it. Okay, if you want to do that, Brian, just like take off your cloak and cover the ruby.
Yep.
Take it off. Take it off.
You're going to have to tuck $20 into his spell book.
Might have to make a quick trek across to the US. Don't got any dollar bills for you.
Okay, Brian, you take your cloak off and just throw it over the ruby. You don't sense any change in power, but obviously it's no longer exposed to the light. Do you all want to duck just in case?
I do. I really do.
You all.
Is it gonna matter if I duck?
If you're flat on the floor.
Oh, I was just gonna say I'm laying down on my back and looking up at the beautifulness happening. So that's my duck.
Yeah, I would be like, everybody get out of the way because I'm starting thinking about the passengers.
If it was just a regular item that somebody had cast a spell onto, if it's an artifact, no.
That's not an answer. Is you have to find win it.
Brian, you throw your cloak over it. You all of you like dive to the floor, making yourselves as flat as possible. After about a minute, nothing happens.
We're all like, well.
Like every teenage boy never said there was no discharge.
Took a second. And that's good.
Honestly, this never happens.
This never happens to me, I swear.
So you have a ruby the size of a lazy boy armchair. Barely club. It's like basically the cloak is like a little doily of granny's coat.
Yes, but it's preventing the light from charging it back up.
Are we gonna try to take it with us?
What's gonna other shit?
I mean, maybe.
What's underneath? Sitting on something?
Sitting on a small stone pillar.
Should I take the stone pillar?
Just take the whole thing.
Now you need a really big sandbag to go.
Balance it on the pillar.
Is that the donkey?
It's just a skeleton. You don't have to worry.
Mudzai, you've got Sri Arcana, haven't you?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I do have that.
Can you give me an investigation roll, straight investigation, and then a Arcana?
And for
The roll anyway, with disadvantage.
nope, that one.
Okay.
You forget what Arcana is?
Your knowledge of magical history, you know you should know what this is, especially as you've already found the eyes of Mukha, and you know exactly what. No, you should know what this is, but maybe if you're concussed. Maybe the blood's just.
Oh,
It's one of those instances
Been a
where it's
long,
like
but
right on the tip of my tongue.
Did you want to put your tongue onto the ruby to say that it's on the tip of your? See if that helps.
Fine.
Go on. Can you afford 4d10 damage? Remember the lake of acid?
Different? Okay.
Okay.
She doesn't remember the lake of acid, but I remember the lake of acid.
Yeah, because CPR was kind of painful. Got really chapped. So. Okay. The ruby is just sitting atop the stone pillar. So probably the only person that could lift it would be Mr. Pop.
Yeah.
Before I knew.
You still don't know how.
I'm not gonna jump into it.
Try to suit up.
And you have the manual.
What'd you get, Eric?
Well, hang on. Let's see. 12 plus just a strength check.
Yep.
Yeah, so 17.
17, okay.
Yeah.
You do the kind of Atlas pose where you kind of square up to it, squat down, give it a big cuddle, and then with the knees. You just about manage to get it off the plinth, but you can't really move. One is over encumbered. So you're kind of like shuffling your feet along the ground because you can't step.
Right.
Anything underneath?
Nothing underneath it. The stone pillar had a small depression carved in to sit on. What you are noticing, however, is the cut of the stone. It's not cut like a normal gemstone would be. So a normal gemstone would be a square cut, have chamfers on top and a skirt down. This isn't designed to catch and reflect. This is designed almost cut like a... Imagine when you've got like beads that are cut sides, something like a 50-sided cut. But they're all tiny little triangles around. So this is almost a complete sphere, but it does have facets all the way. Looking at it, the ruby is completely flawless. There are no specks inside it, there's no cracks or clouds inside the stone. Completely transparent, and it radiates magic power. Even without a spell, well, some of you have felt it.
Warm feeling.
Okay. Are you gonna take it with you? Any way to help Mr. Because he's just about capable of lifting them. And I really do mean just. A murder on the knees.
The only thing I can think of is her backpack of holding. Just kind of like stretch it around the ruby.
Technically, yes. And because it's a pocket dimension, it can any. So as you kind of hold the backpack, it will stretch to accommodate anything.
Right.
The backpack might be an epidural. It's great. The thing's the size of like an armchair. And you're trying to squeeze it into a coin purse. Not that kind of coin. The dirty bastard.
Ow. Okay. Is that what we want to try?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I think it's
The only thing I can do, I need rest too, because I don't have.
Yep. Okay, well, let's do it. Let's try it.
Remember, the floor is still roiling with snakes.
Okay.
So add the ruby to your backpack list. I'm going to send you a file to print off. I'll send you a file to print off because it didn't bring any of that stuff with normally in my.
I can send it to her because I got it on my computer here.
It's just that Sam's computer's down, so she can't print anything at the minute. Oh, hang on. Scratch that. I have a hard copy.
Yay! That's so exciting! That's great. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, we'll use that and then that, so.
We got back to the ship.
Okay. You make your way. Well, Mr. Pump's going to go stomping his way across the floor of snakes. Because just squelch, 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 and that clears a big enough path. One or two of the snakes do try their luck, spring for you, like fangs drawn, and go click. Fall to the ground, and then consider making an appointment with a dentist. Do any of you have your like speak with animals still active, or natural ability too?
I think that was Dustin.
Okay. If you did, you would have heard something like, because do any of you fuckers have any super glue? You make your way back around the cavern, back up the stairs and through into the main chamber where you were fighting the guards. Down down that little narrow corridor, and then down the multiple levels of the main. Do you want to do any more searching while you're here, or are we just heading back?
Yeah, I didn't.
Well, no, this bit, we're out of this. Back into the main.
Okay.
You would know that if you.
Well, you just said her computer's down. How's she supposed to watch it?
On her phone.
Hard my battery to keep it up.
Had it? You'll have to take it to a Samsung store and they'll do it, or you can ring one of those. In the UK, it's a company called WeFix because they did my Note 9. Well, they'll just turn up at your house. They've got a van. They'll do the work inside the van and come back. So you can have them.
Cool.
You can have them do it at your work. Battery replacement was £80 for me because it was outside warranty.
Yeah.
So you're looking about 100. And they'll do all the tests and make sure it's up and running before reseal it so it's still waterproof before they give it back. So
That's what I might have to do.
well, we'll do some Googling in a bit, and we can arrange that for Monday, as you said you work. Oh, okay. Post office.
When do you go to Time Street? Or talk on
Right.
chat on,
Okay. You move your way back out through the temple. Come back out into the first cabin, where the smell of the man-eating sloth of Culp is still heavy in the air. It's a very unique aroma.
Glad I'm a golem. Sense of smell.
And as you work your way back through the crack in the cliff face, you see those little small huts, the little stone carved buildings, one with a hole right through the center of it. And Eric, as the staff comes out into direct sunlight, you see that the runes on the staff start to glow very gently as it starts to recharge.
Yes, good.
Das gut.
Can I get a perception roll from everybody, please? You want this to be high.
you just roll it.
Yeah. 13 minus 2.
I definitely did. I fear.
30-20.
You said perception?
Yep.
Seven?
Brian?
I got a 5.
Okay.
Yeah, I love how he's like, you guys want this to be high. And we're like, nope.
Mark, can you give me
I roll a 3.
can you give me another Arcana roll, please?
19.
19.
A rock on roll?
Okay. The bard is remembering. You're still racking your memory. So where the hell have I seen this gemstone? You've read about it somewhere. You might have seen a drawing of it. And as you're walking back to the Falcon, you think,
Wait! Could I know this?
You haven't got any
Continue.
magical schooling.
No, sorry. Me personally, from our past games, is there anything to do with this that I'm able to figure out?
It's very obscure.
Okay.
Thank you. You're kind of scratching your head and you're looking at the Falcon and you're remembering something in the Falcon about weapon systems, but you could never get them to work. And you'd kind of like stuck little post-it notes all over the cockpit of the Falcon when you were figuring things out. And there was the dials on the side that shows power levels, but those ones just never worked. And as you're looking at the back of the Falcon, you're noticing there is a depression in between where the shoulder blades or the wings were. And you're thinking, that's about the size of that gemstone.
Did you know that this is exactly what I was thinking? It's kind of great. I'm so excited.
I will point that out. Oh.
So
Yes, it's in my-
Alexander,
He-
insight roll.
I bet you that stone could fit in that little bump on the back of the Falcon.
Hey, Eric.
Yeah.
You wanna come take this bitch back out of the bag of holding?
When we get back to the ship.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Well, yeah, once we're back. Where are we right now?
You're about 30 feet away from.
Oh, okay.
So is it going to need a few stitches after it passes?
I need more than a few stitches and an epi. Okay, Mr. Pop, you kind of leave the staff kind of leaned up against the rock for a moment just to start charging. It's going to, from how dim the runes are glowing, it's going to take a little bit of time to charge. Yeah. You're looking at the Falcon, and the Falcon is in its standing upright position.
Yeah.
And you can also see this kind of depression. Remember that when you were inside the Falcon, there was lots of triangle motifs, almost like decorating the inside. Triangles and diamonds. Anybody remember the shit that I talk about in this game? The depression in the back of the Falcon looks like it has those isosceles triangles carved into it. Okay. And you're starting to come to the same conclusion. You're going to have to either attempt to climb up the back of the Falcon or wait till the staff is charged and then pull the Falcon down into like a lane, like a face plant position. I was going to say pillow bite, but I restrained.
That's what I thought when you said. You were sure.
Can I try climbing the Falcon without the ruby to see how difficult that is?
It's completely smooth and made out of solid gold.
Yeah. So we're gonna wait.
Good choice. After about an hour, the runes on the ruby, the runes on the staff are what you think might be full bright. So if you mark on your character sheet, that's down to full, back up to full charge.
Yeah. Trying to do that, but freaking.
I mean, bear in mind the Falcon in its standing position is about the size of a shipping container. So it hasn't got the ridges that you can grab onto and scamper over. So once it's charged, you kind of make your way into the Falcon. You do your little dial thing to open the hatch. Just Mr. Pump at this stage climbs up because he's the only one that can activate the bird anyway. And drop the staff in, dashboard lights up, and you just kind of push forward on the stick just to kind of lean it down, almost as if it's bending down to peck some food off the ground. Once it's in that position, you just pull the stick out and it just holds position. You clamber up onto the back. You're going to have to go with him.
Okay.
Can I get some dexterity rolls from you to see how long this is going to take?
That's 15.
Oh, surprising.
You got a +5 from extra.
Oh, right. Oh, 24.
Okay. So the rogue kind of skips and scampers up, just excited to be part of anything that's going on that involves a giant ruby. It's a giant ruby, it's so cool.
Let's go on.
You kind of pull the bag of holding open so that Mr. Pump can reach in and kind of scrabble around and look for the ruby. It doesn't take you long before you find this massive, great big gemstone. Pull the thing out and you kind of plonk it into the depression on the back of the falcon. You see what looks like golden claws like melt out of the back of the falcon and clamp onto the stone, gripping it all the way around like little stone settings. The ruby starts to charge and you can feel the magic start building up inside the ruby again.
Very good.
Very, very good.
From inside the falcon, you hear the bard calling.
Yes, we have it.
As the power meters for weapon systems start going up.
Maybe that's stupid ass fire thing. Your weapon.
Now I've got to decide what sound it makes. And I'm kind of thinking an A10 where it goes brrr.
I agree. Definitely agree.
Are there any indentations inside that would fit the eyes?
Not on the back of the falcon, no.
Or inside the falcon?
Not inside the falcon.
Okay. What about on the front of the falcon? What about the eyes of the falcon?
When you're looking at the head of the falcon, which is kind of bent down in a pecking the ground kind of look, you can see that the slits that you're looking out of, it's like a visor across the whole head. Mm-hmm. But you could very nicely slot those two halves of watermelon into where the eye sockets would.
Filtered vision goggles now.
Well, you don't know what those two rubies do.
No, like it could be a bad thing. I don't know.
As you place the rubies in, you see, again, the claws come out and grab the stones, holding them in position. And you can see that the visor that you were looking out of is now only this narrow, and you've got a tiny little bit either side. So the rubies are actually covering part of your view out of the ship.
I can see you, but when I'm looking at you through here and all I can see is just the square, all I could see was you doing this and talking. And you can't. It was good. Looking good. Oh, sorry.
Stream delay?
As you kind of crawl back inside, you take a look at the control panel. You see all the gauges are in the green, and you see something new is appearing on the display in front of the cockpit display. So where Mr. Pont would be sitting with with both hands on his staff, because that's just how he rolls. Actually, no, this is how he rolls, but
No judgment.
it's a pilot joke.
Yeah,
You can see that there is now on the display that would normally be directly in front of you, the head-up display. You can see there's a little target reticle. So just a little circle with a cross through it, and it's just kind of it's keeping still at the moment because the Falcon isn't flying.
Falcon go burr.
Yeah.
So by this point, I'm guessing Mr. Pomp's clambered back into the ship? because he's the only one that can operate this thing.
Right.
Okay. Give me a perception roll, please. Actually, no, make it investigation.
I don't think that helps. No, it doesn't.
Go on. We're nearly done.
Yeah.
A 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Through no help of your own, through no level of competence or sheer luck, do you find that as you're kind of gripping the stick and you kind of give it a little wiggle, the bird stands up, the reticle moves slightly slower, like it's on a slight delay.
Yeah.
The technical term would be a leading reticle.
Right.
Rather than a trailing reticle.
Okay.
So it automatically leads for you. You don't have to kind of aim ahead of it like you would if you were shooting a shotgun.
Right.
As you kind of like, oh, this is cool, and you lean on the top of your staff, bird, and some red light beams stitch their way across the canyon.
That laugh. That's amazing. That was good.
Mark, you notice that the power gauge drops down to half.
With one shot?
With one volley, yes.
One.
Yeah, that's an 8-10.
I will relay that information.
As you're watching, you see that the power starts to build back up as the ruby charges again. You've got basically 2 shots every 30 seconds.
Okay.
So it takes 15 seconds to recharge from one volley. Somebody write that down. You know I'm going to make sure it disadvantages you later. It's like, oh, I'm going to shoot at the dragon. Brr. Oh, crap, I missed. Brr. Oh, crap, I missed again. Oh, dear. It's attacking us.
5 rounds. We drop 2 shots at 5 rounds.
So, weapon systems are active. You have now installed, because Pharaoh himself was a bit of a collector of items, and there were a lot of tomb robbers over the last several thousand years. Not only do you have the eyes of Mukut Ra, which Pharaoh managed to fashion into something useful for himself, but you have the heart of Mukut Ra, which is what's powering the weapon system. Now, all those months ago when I sent you down for the great power, out there in the desert, yeah, there was a point to it all.
That's insane.
And you listen to the guy in the back of a camel and look where you've ended up.
Yeah. We shall call you
Bert.
Miyazaki.
No, you're going to call him Bert. B-U-R-T.
No, I meant you, Mr. Frickin'.
So, we are, what are we now in? We're 3 hours 20 into stream, so I think we should probably call it there. I know you've got about an hour in hand, Eric.
Yeah, well, my parents' flight is like the first flight's canceled, so I don't know when I have to pick them up tomorrow.
Okay. Well, let's call it here. I think we've done everything I'd planned for this session. When next session is, I have absolutely no freaking idea, because that depends on you and your work schedule. So 2 weeks from now, I'm still going to be in Ontario.
So it'll be a month ago.
Oh, that's right.
We're like gone.
Yeah, 2 weeks from now, we're going to be flying over. We're going to be in the air. So,
That's so cool.
get the calendar up.
So excited and nervous.
Yeah, so next game potentially is going to be the 6th of October. That's Friday, hopefully Friday the 6th. See, as your manager now, can you kind of sort out your rota?
The arranger is assistant manager.
Oh, she's manager now.
Right, and the manager probably. I think that she can.
Have they not formally given you the role yet?
No.
Oh, he's just taking all his holiday. Okay.
Yeah, he's over the past
Right. Okay. Any final business from anyone?
Just getting ready in the shop and ship.
Wizard staff has a knob on the end. It does.
It does.
That's all I got.
Eric's staff's got a button on the end.
Yes, it does.
And it goes brrr. It does. Oh, fucking hell, it does. Brrr.
That's so good.
Oh, that's gonna have to be my next sticker. There's gonna have to be a picture of Ernie. It's gonna have to be a picture of Ernie from Sesame Street going brrr.
Oh my god.
Little picture of Ernie in an A10. Yeah. What's up, Bert? Right, Brian, we're going to be seeing you next week.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to collect. Eric? What I'll do is when I get back to I'll post you one. Sam's going to do that whilst. Obviously, we've got the SilverCon 2020. You've still got. So I can. So I mean, for the stream, I don't even know if if the camera on my laptop. Yeah, it actually picks that up pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's our SilverCon 2023 sticker.
Nice.
I went for an 80s vintage postcard vibe, and that is the Niagara Falls in the, and it does have a wish you were here. Fuck you too. Right. Apart from that, Sam. Apart from that, I don't know who you're going to be giving the rest of them. You might be able to slap one on the side of the airplane. Anglers. Ask the pilot if you can. The adhesive on these, because I've tried peeling some of the stuff, and the layer of print came off before the adhesive layer.
That's wild.
But with that, thank you very much for joining, guys. Sorry about all the kind of technical trouble getting started. Got there in the end. And
Glad we got it worked out.
we did.
Yep.
You guys can't really see from here, but there are 5 cameras set up in here.